If you're looking for Twingo, you came to the right place. If you're looking for Twingo, just look right in my face. I was born standing up and talking back. My daddy was a green-eyed mountain jack because it's Twingo. My middle name is Misery. Actually, it's Ace. It isn't. It's Twingo. So don't you mess around with me. Yes, indeed. Welcome back to Twingo Live. Twingo episode 51. 51. 51. We've been doing this 50 times up to this point, and this is the 51st episode of Twingo Live. And of course, it lands on a special date, Twin Peaks wise. It's it's pilot day. Apparently, this is the day that the pilot first aired on American television. It's also, I believe, the 53rd birthday of Patricia Arquette, who of course starred in Lost Highway, and I believe it is the anniversary of the death of Margaret Thatcher. So many things to celebrate here this evening at Twingo Live. Just in case you're wondering, Thatcher is still she's so dead. So dead. She's almost too dead. And yet, the exact right amount of dead. But of course, here at Twingo Live, we cannot play Twingo Live until we bring to the stage the queen of the Double R Club herself. My wife, the organ grinder to my monkey. Not that euphemism. Give it up for Rose Thorne. You actually stopped the app. That's.
I know, that's the first.
That is the first. Probably after 51 episodes, you finally worked out how to use the phone.
I remember when Thatcher died. It was a joyous day.
It was a great day. Because she was a terrible cunt.
She was
Bad individual. So, again, as I say, much to celebrate here. So, I don't know if we have any new people, but if we do, I'll very, very quickly.
About 412.
That's an exaggeration, and you know it. I'll just quickly go over the rules because, as I say, you may not be new, but you may be suffering from some kind of head injury that impairs your memory. Yes, indeed, trauma. We're all traumatized at the moment. So, yes, basically, it's Twingo. It's Twingo Live. We're live here on Facebook Live. And Twingo is very simple. You're aware, for instance, of bingo. You're aware, of course, of Twin Peaks. You don't have to know anything specifically about Twin Peaks, but you're aware of it. You know it's a thing. You hear people go, oh, the Twin Peaks thing. Yes. But yes. Bingo, Twin Peaks, bingo, Twin Peaks, bingo, Twingo. It's a portmanteau word. It's a composite word. Twin Peaks, bingo, Twingo. Basically, each and every one of these balls in here has written on it something that pertains in some way to Twin Peaks, be it a character name, be it a place, be it a quotation from the series, or something similar to that. And basically, you will have your Twingo card. If you don't have your Twingo card already, it's probably too late. But it doesn't matter. You can still watch. There'll be shenanigans. There'll be hijinks. There will be foolishness. But if you have your Twingo card, you will notice that on your Twingo card, there are how many squares? Eat the chocolate egg first. 25! I'm not normal. 25 squares on each and every Twingo card. And each one of them could corresponds to one of these balls. So if one of these balls is drawn, read out by Rose, repeated by me, and if that particular thing that is read out by Rose and repeated by me happens to be in one of the squares on your Twingo card, simply take a writing implement and cross it off. Or if you don't have a writing implement, if you're a professional bingoer and you have a dabber, simply dab it. Or if you don't have a writing implement, you don't have a dabber, I know you've got at least a couple of fingers, in which case simply make a hole in the paper, or to mark your progress, make a hole in the paper, or as we say here at Twingo, invaginate, you know. And basically, we're looking for a full card. Every single square, every single one of those, how many? 25 squares. Every single one of those 25 squares either crossed, dabbed, or invaginated. And when you have a full card, not corners, not diagonals, not lines, a full card, or as we say here at Twingo, a full lodge. Can I just see the mime for lodge again? Is a lodge a circle?
Yeah.
A full lodge, and when you have a full lodge, simply call Twingo. You've called bingo when you've been playing bingo. You're calling Twingo, basically. Type into the comments below in capital letters the word Twingo with as many exclamation marks as you think is appropriate. At which point, Rose will take a screen grab of that call of Twingo and we will continue to play. But however, what? Why do we continue to play, I hear you say?
Why do I hear you play? What am I supposed to
All right,
say?
Yoda. Basically, we continue to play because even though you may have won, there are how many winners to each Twingo game?
3.
3 winners to each Twingo game, and this evening's Twingo game is no exception, unlike last week's, which was an exception. But this week's 3 winners. So we will continue to play until we have 3 Twingo winners. And we take a screen grab because we have to take the order of the Twingo calls, because some people could call Twingos almost simultaneously. We have to take the order they come in the comments on our device because they could differ from place to place. And we just have to take them how we get them, if you get my meaning. And when we have 3, then there'll be prize giving and salutations and hallelujahs and dancing, maybe. So that's basically it. Also, there is 1 ball in here, and no balls have been called yet, so don't you with the starting this business. There is 1 ball here. We haven't started yet. Not until I've said we've started. And I haven't said we've started because we've not started yet. But there's 1 ball here that has on it written the character, the Log Lady. When this happens, we basically drink a toast to Catherine Coulson, who played the Log Lady, who hasn't been called yet. We drink a toast to Catherine Coulson, the Log Lady, with our gin. If you don't have gin, if you don't have an alcoholic beverage, if you do drink but don't have an alcoholic beverage, I do recommend you getting one because, well, something's got to get us through, hasn't it?
After last week's Twingo, after the day after last week's Twingo, I thought next week I'm just going to have a cup of tea.
No, not after the day at work you've had.
So
that's basically it.
I've eaten. There's 3 of these left.
Right. Should they go on my side so that you don't sneakily imbibe them?
These are Dairy Milk Dime Bar Mini Egg.
Oh, they're called Dame here. Dame. These should be called Dime Bars.
Dime.
Yes, this is what it's like for.
And these are amazing. I bought some at Christmas.
They're really, really good. If you know what a dime bar is, it's a very thin kind of chocolate bar with kind of a snapping, sugary, caramelly kind of thing in the middle. So it's very, very brittle. These are basically bits of that in a chocolate egg, and they're really fucking good.
I bought some at Christmas, but they were, instead of being called eggs, they were called robins.
And on the wrapper.
And they were on the wrapper. They had more red, but they were suspiciously this.
Egg-shaped. They were eggs. But of course, they want to sell them all year round, not just at Easter. He is risen. He's not. He didn't go. So they call them robins, and probably for Christmas as well, don't they?
Yeah.
What do they call them for Halloween?
Ghosts.
Ghosts, yes. I'm sorry, Joe. We said the G word. We didn't. We didn't prepare. We didn't give you a trigger warning.
But I bought these in the bargain bin.
Bargain bin. Not an actual bin. It was still in the supermarché. If I may be bilingual for just a moment.
They were
reduced. How big did they used to be? They were reduced. How big did they used? Because that it also means to. Let's Twingo.
No, Jen and Scott, Annika. Jen and Scott are still moving cross country.
So Jen and Scott are moving to Florida so that Scott can become the Florida man you've heard about, which means we have no archivist, which means no one's taking note of all the balls that are called, so you can't ask anyone unless someone wants to volunteer. It's a very responsible job.
But he's not going just to become Florida man.
No.
He's going so that he can more
More betterer
pursue his hobby of alligator wrestling.
Yes, he's a big wrestler with the alligator.
He's writing another book, obviously.
About alligator wrestling.
Alligator wrestling. So they had
It's
to
called
move.
See You Later, Percolator. It's gonna confuse the readers.
So they had to move.
Because otherwise they'd be standing still, and they're no Joe Foley, are they?
They had to move to Florida so that he could better research his book.
I mean, it's pronounced Florida, but okay.
Ruby's probably around Annika. Ruby has a habit of skulking round.
Yeah, Ruby's a lurker. That's what Ruby is, a lurker, like this.
But, you know, Paul, in Manchester, have you ever had the dime bar cake that you can get at IKEA?
Oh, yes, that's right. Well remembered.
My God, it's amazing. You bring it home and you get it in the freezer compartment at IKEA, and you bring it home, cut it up into halves, quarters, whatever you fancy.
Or just eat it like a giant cake.
And it's amazing.
It's very good. Awfully good.
Sometimes when you go to work on a Friday night and I'm on my own.
I remember that.
And I'm thinking, what will Rose do on her own? Will she just put her feet up? No. What I sometimes do is get in the car and drive to IKEA.
Just for the cake and the meatballs.
Just for meatballs and chips and dime bar cake. Turn around, come home. Don't even go into the shop.
Okay. Well, you don't want to follow the arrows. You're not you walk your own path.
So really, yeah, I love IKEA food court. It's one of my happy
The chips
days.
not often quite reheated. One of those.
Yeah, but when I'm on my own, it's quite a nice thing just to have a nice night out.
A quiet night.
IKEA.
So she's not doing it to get away from me because I've already gone. She's doing it to get away from Monkey. So that's cruel. It's cruel. I don't think there's anything else to say, is there?
Mm-mm.
Thatcher's still dead, in case you were wondering. Cash back. Let's Twingo!
Woohoo! Yeah!
Let's just arrange this in such a way.
Watch out. See my chocolate shake.
Yes.
2 balls. Oh, which one first? Left or right? Left or right?
Always left, remember? Remember, I was trying to teach you, always left first.
Okay,
left to right, left to right, left to right.
Oh, first time out. It's a classic Twingo. It's Richard Tremaine.
Dick! How long have you been seeing this Dick? Richard Tremaine. If you have Richard Tremaine printed on your card, and I do mean printed, not written in crayon, hurriedly after we'd said it. If you have Richard Tremaine printed on your Twingo card, simply cross it, dab it, or, invaginate, and we are off to the races. Social distance.
Waldo, R.I.
Waldo, R.I.P. We don't know. Don't go there, etc.
Nadine Hurley.
Nadine Hurley, the monocular one herself. Nadine Falula Hurley. Nadine Hurley. Cross her Dabo.
Harold Smith.
Scratchy McScratch face. J'ai une âme solitaire. Harold Falula Smith. Harold Smith. He was kind of a copyist of Mr. Kruger, Freddy Krueger, with the knives for. Don't know why I'm doing 3. The knives for fingers.
Knife for hands.
Well, not really for hands because he has a thumb.
We watched number 2 at the weekend.
Nightmare on Elm Street 2.
Wasn't good.
No, it felt very much like they probably rushed it out. And I read up on it, and Wes Craven said he wanted the girl in it to be the hero and not the guy, and they kind of changed it. And apparently number three. Speaking of Patricia Arquette, I read today that number 3 is the screen debut of Patricia Arquette. Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3. It's been many years since I've seen it. I don't know if you've ever seen it. Have you seen it? We don't know. So we'll probably be watching that on Saturday. I mean, you don't care.
Of course, this weekend, because it was a bank holiday here in the UK, we had 2 days. We had a 48-hour horror roulette.
Horror-a-thon. Yes, every Saturday we do horror movie roulette, and the only reason it's called that is because it is Russian roulette watching horror films, because you know as well as I do, if you like horror films, most of them are fucking dreadful. So yeah, on a Saturday night, and often starting in the afternoon, we do horror movie roulette. And because I watched horror films from when I was like very, very, very young, maybe too young, arguably too young. But you did not, because you were actually working for a living when you were a child, down the mines, up the chimneys, I think. So you're still kind of playing catch up, and you love a horror film.
I love a horror
Loves a horror film.
Whitetail Falls.
Whitetail Falls. Invaginate if you have Whitetail Falls, which of course is the name of the waterfall in Twin Peaks. Whitetail Falls.
And like I said, Freddy versus Jason, but we went to the cinema.
We actually did go to cinema to see that, yeah.
And Patrick says once we've done Nightmare on Elm Street, you can start on the Chucky films. I've never seen any Chucky films.
I've seen the first couple, because they've started making them again, haven't they? But in the first season, the first collection of Chucky films, the guy doing the voice is Brad Dourif, who is one of my favourite all-time actors, and he actually appears in the first one very, very briefly. But he does the voice of Chucky. But they've got someone else doing it now. But yeah, we can do that. We can chase them up.
John Atfield asks if we're going to watch Godzilla versus Kong.
Seen it, mate.
Seen it?
Fucking seen it.
We are on it. Hence
the big monkey. Rose is a big fan of a big monkey.
This big monkey was bought and made in New York City the year that we saw that terrible King Kong movie.
Oh, the Peter Jackson one.
But we went and saw
it. Went on forever.
We went and saw that in New York, and so I bought this to celebrate, because look how big he is. He's enormous.
It's a big monkey.
He's enormous.
He gets bigger the closer he gets to you.
And I also bought a statue of the Empire State Building with a big monkey at the top of it. Not just any big monkey, Kong.
Kong.
So we saw King Kong versus Godzilla at the weekend.
We did. Not only did we watch the new King Kong versus Godzilla, on the same day we watched Kong Skull Island. So we could we double Kong.
Double monkey.
It was Double Monkey Monday. It was on the Monday, wasn't it?
It was on the Monday.
And while I enjoyed the fighting between Kong and Godzilla, you were very excited.
Really excited.
Overall, the film was a bit of a fucking mess. I mean, you kind of knew it was going to be. But if you watch Skull Island, while Skull Island is not Citizen Kane, yeah, I think it's a better film. I really do.
I think the fight scene in
the fight scene in Hong Kong is phenomenal. It's really very well done. But the actual film, there's too many people in it doing too many things that you don't really care about. You just want to get on with the fucking...
But, you know...
That, by the way, that was me as Kong fighting Godzilla.
Yeah.
Just in case...
Yeah, I think
there's your 1 second.
There's more charm. There's more charm to King Kong.
Yeah,
in that movement.
We see this is, you kind of realise that Godzilla doesn't really have any character. He's a big fucking lizard going to smash shit up. And while that is cool, don't get me wrong, King Kong has kind of more personality.
King Kong.
King Kong.
I bet you there is song, maybe the Windsor Marls should do a song called King Kong.
People have done a song called good. King Kong. I forget who did it, but Tom Waits covered it, I believe. I think. Should know that. Should be there, but I'm not going to look at it because we're doing Twingo.
Yeah, I know that some of you have the same card tonight.
Ooh.
Sean and John Atfield have the same card.
Why are you telling them that?
Well, because they're getting all pissy about it, and I'll tell you why. I spent 4 fucking hours on the phone today trying to get my computer fixed. It's just been a fucking disaster. You're all lucky you've got any cards.
Yeah, it was a bit of a nightmare day. Every other word was fuck while she was on the phone to work.
So don't start with me.
If she could do the cartoon thing, reach into the phone and kill someone, many people would lie dead this day.
At one stage, this child who works somewhere said to me, "Oh, well, you had to bring your laptop into the office." And I went, "No, I won't." And they're saying, well...
How in the 21st century is that how you fix a computer? You'll have to bring it into the office.
You have to bring it in and plug it into the network. Oh, give me a fucking break.
Start at your neck, mate.
So between my computer woes, Shell's had a shit day because the shop's getting ready to open. Maya's bosses are expecting the unthinkable. Frankly, we're just not going to talk about real life anymore.
No, I've got a thought. If we can get one more person that's had a shit day at work, if you've seen Strangers on a Train, these two people meet on a train. It's a very good film, Hitchcock film. Don't bother with any remakes. Hitchcock film. Strangers meet on a train, just like it says in the title. And they both have problems in their lives, and they swap murders. They said, I'll murder the fucker that's a problem in your life. You kill the person that's a problem in my life. If we get 4 people, we can all swap murders. Yeah. No one will ever be the wiser. I mean, obviously there will be a record of this on Facebook Live for all eternity. So maybe I probably should have contacted you via the dark web, and we could have done that. But it's done. I'm sorry, I've ruined it.
So everybody, again, John and Sean, it depends who types the quickest. You could all 50 players have the same card, but who types the quickest and who is actually paying attention? The amount of times when I think to myself, I'm surprised not to have heard their name shout Twingo for a while, and then realise that actually they could have won 4 times.
They've just been paying attention.
But they've not been paying attention.
Use some of that, save some of that.
So don't get me bloody well started, John Atfield and Sean Mooney. Just don't get me started. Right.
Annika said there was a kid at her work calling her a black witch. The problem with that kid is that he thinks calling you a black witch is an insult, and it's not. The shit I've had called him, you're wearing black, are you? Oh, you going to a funeral? Yeah, yours if you don't fuck off.
You see, I've got annoyed and now my face is all hot.
Hot face. She's got a hot face now.
Anger face. So we're going to take a deep breath. 1, 2, 3.
And we're going to Twingo.
Deep breath in. And down.
Breath of life, bring health and peace.
Agent Cooper.
The man with the plan. His name isn't Stan. He's Agent Falula Cooper. Agent Cooper. Agent Dale Bartholomew Cooper. Agent Cooper. Cross him, dab him.
Black Yukon Sucker Punch.
Black Yukon Sucker Punch. Black Yukon Falula Sucker Punch. Black Yukon Sucker Punch. Black Yukon Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch, a film I've not seen. I don't really want to. Looks awful.
Patrick, I don't know. When did you what was the last ball? I'm sure somebody.
Did I miss it? How are we meant to know that?
What was the last? I'm sure. Ask Joe Foley. She'll know.
Oh, is Joe being the adult?
Well, Joe's always an adult.
You dancing?
No. Yeah, there's a lot of anger in me this evening. A lot of anger.
I may not be with you next week. I may be 6 feet. You know.
A lot of anger.
Anger issues.
Anger. My face is.
Well, I mean, after the year and a bit we've had, if you're not a bit angry, I don't think you're paying attention. Really. Lots of cunts running free, running the world, as Mr. Cocker would say. Jarvis, not Joe. Although I'm sure Joe, if he was alive today and not dead as Thatcher, would agree.
I did, Patrick. We called Black Yukon Sucker Punch. I don't know what else.
Black Yukon Sucker Punch, yes.
Somebody else might tell you.
I mean, really. Is there a rewind button? I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm calling this ball, Patrick. Are you ready? Listen. Pierre Tremont.
Pierre Tremont, as they say, in the speech impediment clinic. Pierre Tremont. Pierre Falula Tremont.
Welcome to Twin Peaks.
This is Twin Peaks, and you're welcome to it. Welcome to Twin Peaks. Welcome to Twin Peaks. Cross it, dab it. You know.
One-eyed Jacks.
One-eyed Jacks. It's a gambling emporium. It's a bar. It's a whorehouse. It's One-eyed Jacks.
Silent drape runners.
Silent drape runners. Silent drape runners. Oh, Jesus.
I don't know why things are appearing that ought not to be appearing.
They are appearing. They are appearing.
The Giant.
He's so big, the Giant. Later, of course, in season 3, known as the Fireman, not Sam. Maybe that's his name. We don't know. I would at this point sing the theme tune Fireman Sam, but I don't know what it is. And it looked rubbish. It looked rubbish. I mean, obviously it was after my time, Fireman Sam. But like Postman Pat, it's like, what the... Oh, what? You're watching a thing about a postman? No. We had, what? Jamie and the Magic Torch. Jamie and Wordsworth, magic torch, boom, in another world. You had some fucking bloke giving you a letter. That's rubbish. Imagination. Let's try and get the imagination up in the children and not have... What's next? Fucking, Bob, who works in a, I don't know, fish and chip shop. I mean, I'm not against people who are postmen or builders or firemen. Good job. Or work in a fish and chip shop. I like fish and chips. But if you're talking about making an animated thing for a kid, come on.
Not Mr. Ben, is it?
Mr. Ben. You see, because the good thing about Mr. Ben was it starts off and it is ordinary and it is everyday. But then he goes to the costume shop and as if by magic, the shopkeeper appeared. And then, boom, all bets are off. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying, push it real good. Push the envelope. Not the antelope. Don't push an antelope. Leave it alone. The envelope.
It was her birthday the other day there, and her dad said happy birthday to her live on the internet. Jennifer Lynch.
He did during the weather forecast. Jennifer Lynch, who wrote The Secret Diary of Laura Palmer, a daughter of David Lynch and a director in her own right. Jennifer Falula Lynch.
So good, they named a rock band after him. It's Wyndham Earl.
Wyndham Earl gave his name to the Wyndham Earls, a popular beat combo. And if you don't feel like dancing, if you don't feel like dancing when listening to the Wyndham Earls, you are dead. You are dead. They make music that makes your internal organs want to do the paso doble. Like that. Wyndham Earl.
And you can bid on a Wyndham Earl bundle.
Segway.
In the Cadbury versus Cancer music auction.
Yes.
We have some incredible things.
I mean, and also for all tastes as well.
Yeah. I was starting to go through the alphabet, working out if I had something for every alphabet letter. So we have A, we have some ABBA.
Yes, we do.
For B, we have some autographed Bananarama.
And some Kate Bush autographed shit. Kate Bush. And she's going to be a K. Forget I said it. So C, we have...
Actually, it's gone now. I thought about it. I had it all worked out.
There's some cool shit. If you're a Kylie's your K. Forget Kate, but Kylie signed poster. And it's... I mean, you know, I'm not a Kylie fan, but this is a great poster. Seriously, it's got like gold... glitch, something like a metallic. Oh, it's really cool.
The Kate Bush records and book and CD that's in the thing actually came from Kate Bush herself.
Well, if she signed it, she did have to.
But she could have signed it in an office. You signed all your books in an office.
Yeah, I did. That's true.
They actually came from hers. There was a post on the katebush.com website talking about Cadbury versus Cancer. Kate Bush knows who we are. Which is
frightening. And I can only apologise insincerely, Kate. Because it means you went to the website and looked at pictures, some of which have me in them. Soz, Kate.
There's Bananarama, but there's also some incredible rock and roll. If you're a rock and roll fan as opposed to a rock and pop fan,
or just a pop fan,
we have. There's a stack of Elvis 10 inches.
10 inches, and they're kind of like they're kind of reissues with kind of like as if they're like 7 inches, but they're 10 inches, kind of as if they're original, and they're really cool. It's fucking Elvis, for Christ's sake.
There's an Aloha Dead rare 7-inch collection.
I think they're lathe cut, aren't they? I think that's I think they're super limited. We don't even have one of those.
And there is some Nirvana and some.
Yeah, Nirvana is a box set of the CD singles, so that's going to have like B-sides that probably weren't on anything else.
There's some Florence and the Machine.
Oh, a box set of that. Really beautiful Florence and the Machine.
And of course, there is a print from the Duffy archives of Mr. David Bowie.
And a Steps album.
There's a lot of Steps.
Signed. But it's signed. I mean, people like it. I mean, don't get me wrong. Yes, they are wrong to like it, but they do. So, let's raise some money.
Yeah, Steps box sets. And then is there any signed? Well, yeah, there's a Steps signed greatest hits.
Oh yeah, and they've all signed it. Yeah. It's proper all over the place.
This auction
is bonkers.
Dave Cross, who's our ambassador, said, "Oh, I'm thinking of doing a music auction. I think it could bring in about £1,000." Within 12 hours of the auction going live, we had raised over £4,000.
It's going bonkers. So if you want to get on board, get on board.
Because the Kate Bush fans are going bonkers. Because there's a lot of fraudulent Kate Bush autographs out there. But this comes from
provenance.
The source. Why is that popping up?
United States, December. Oh, it's gone now. Just something popped up on the computer. But let's Twingo. But yes, go to Jumblebee Cabaret versus Cancer. The music, we'll be posting about it as well. There's some great stuff, really great stuff.
And Sean really says, don't forget there's U2 stuff.
There are some U2 records, and I think they're almost the only things that haven't been bid on, which is good, because while Sean jokes that they're mine, U2 are a dreadful, dreadful abomination and should not be permitted. Balls, Twingo, thing.
Heart locket.
Heart locket. That's what we're looking for on your card. Although, of course, that you'll know that there was not a heart locket in Twin Peaks. It was a half heart necklace, what's it called? Oh. Like this one. Like this one. But on the original collector cards of Twin Peaks, it said heart locket. So we're looking for heart locket. Jesus, my hair's getting long. Be affirmed that the mullet is coming along, and when I can put it in a ponytail, you will be the first to see it.
One on each side.
Maybe.
Douglas Furs.
Douglas Furs, man. Douglas Furs. Is that a ball? I don't know. Douglas Furs. You were making Douglas Furs today.
Yeah, well, waiting for IT to call me back, which they never did. Apparently nobody was in the office today.
So what, they expect you to go in there and plug your fucking computer in? It makes no... you'll have to come in and plug it in. Well, is anyone there? Well, no.
I'm letting the Andy...
Let it go. Ooh, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Something, wind and snow.
Use your horse brushes. Deep breath. Internalize.
I'm grooming.
Meals on wheels.
Meals on wheels. They're on wheels. They're meals. Well, therefore it follows that they are meals on wheels. Meals on wheels. Cross it, dab it. You know.
Poker chip.
Poker chip. Don't put salt on it, not vinegar. Don't eat it. Poke it. Poker chip. Poker chip.
My log saw something.
My log saw something. I don't know what the mime is for something. Something. Oh. My log saw something. What?
Get your prop ready.
You see,
the evil in these woods.
The evil in these woods. Under the camp, the cat to the camp. The evil in these woods. The evil in these woods. The evil in these woods. License and registration.
Julie Cruz.
Julie Cruise. Julie Cruise, not to be confused with Julie Cruise Ship, who was an abominable character with blood on her hands. No, we're talking about Julie Cruise, who sang the theme tune, appeared in the show. Julie Cruise.
Black Lodge.
Simply Black Lodge. Simply Black. Where am I and how can I leave? Black Lodge.
Packard Sawmill.
Packard Sawmill. Did Mill see Packard? We'll never know. Packard Sawmill. Why did Tomato blush? Because it saw the salad dressing. Wow. Mixed up the sh and the s sounds there. But I think you got the idea. Why did the tomato blush? Because it saw the salad dress. Gin, ladies, gentlemen, and those unconstrained by gender. Gin. But that was Packard Sawmill. There you go.
If you've got it, uninsert it. It's pine cone.
Pine cone, sexual pine cone, pine cone. It's weird because clearly we talk about pine cones a lot because the algorithms on Facebook showed me a picture from Amazon. Oh, you can buy this pine cone. It's like, what are you talking about? Amazon is selling pine cones. And it said adult ... because the line was an adult pine cone. I'm thinking, is this actually a sexual pine cone? So I, rather than click on the link, I actually typed the words in, and it came up on Amazon. It's a fake pine cone you can buy on Amazon, and it's for geocaching. I don't know if you're aware of this. It's something you can track. You can put out in the wild, and then someone has to try and find it. It's like a treasure hunty kind of thing. You could do that, but there's not that much room in the pine cone. But interestingly, when I posted about it, I put hashtag sexual pine cone, thinking, oh, it's a Twingo reference, it's obscure. But when I did it, and I capitalized each word, but then it came up, you know, when it comes up with a hashtag that's already been used before, it came up less than 1,000 uses. But that means somebody has used sexual pine cone as a hashtag on Facebook.
Well, I never think like that.
Well, I never. But
Pete Martell.
Pete Martell, played, of course, by the wonderful Mr. Jack Nance, who genuinely appeared in a spanking video in the 1990s. In the 1990s.
Horn's Department Store.
Horn's Department Store. Beware the perfume counter. Horn's Department Store.
The Norwegians are leaving.
The Norwegians are leaving. Whether they're doing it Hond, we'll never know. The Norwegians, oh, they're leaving.
They're out of here.
They're out of here. They're giving it feet. They're hitting the bricks. They're leaving.
On a jet plane.
Don't know when I'll be back again.
Save the pine weasel.
Save the pine weasel. We don't know the exchange rate, but save them. Fuck this Bitcoin shit. Fuck this NFT non-fungible token shit. I don't know what it means.
Where do you learn these things?
I see them on. I don't know what it means. Save the pine weasel.
Don't let them rattle you, coop.
Don't let them rattle your coop. Now, the other day we met Sean Magic Mooney and Ruby Wednesday downstairs in the barbecue area, and it was meant to be for like a picnic. It was fucking freezing. But as we walked out there are geese on the canal just on the other side of the lattice fence, and I'm convinced that as we walked out there, I heard one of the geese go, "Fuck off!" I'm pretty sure I heard one of the geese say, "Fuck off."
That's because that's the goose that's trying to learn the recorder.
It's the goose that stole the golden recorder. It's a red recorder. It didn't panic. It wasn't a panicky goose, panicky goose, panicky goose, panicky goose. But I'm pretty sure I did hear the goose go, "Fuck off! Fuck off!"
But it was not a nice day for picnic. It was really good. I feel
you can't say that.
Oh, we're not.
No.
What did you just read out?
I don't know.
Oh, it was really cold when we sat outside
It was
for a
freezing.
barbecue, and I think I'm still cold, if I'm honest.
Hearted.
And when I went into the spare room, which is where we keep all the charity and double R stuff,
Yes.
And snacks, I found all the gluten-free vegan biscuits that I bought for when Ruby came round.
Yes.
But there was no tea, and there
was
was no second cup of tea, so we didn't have.
I mean, basically, you bought tea down, and by the time you went like that, it was cold. It was bitterly cold. We didn't get snow though. Some people did.
Something, isn't it? Oh, nice day for a picnic.
That's good, because you did say that, even though it had not been called nice day for a picnic, it was not. It was freezing. We had a lovely time. We laughed a great deal. Sean lit a fire like a man.
Sean was very manly.
And we had fun, but it was bitterly cold.
And but we saw Shane the Hurricane Gilliver a couple of days before.
We did.
And it wasn't as cold.
No, it was not. It was very pleasant. Yes. There were sausages and rolls.
Yep. I came up. I had to leave early because of my stretch class with Joe the Statue Foley. Don't do that. That's horrible. Don't do that. That's filthy.
Why is it filthy?
It looks, from this angle, it is not attractive.
I didn't do it to be attractive.
No, from this angle, I'm telling you, the divorce papers are being written. It was not nice. Don't do it. Stop it. I'm not even going to look at you.
I didn't even do that.
I'm not even looking at you.
I mean,
I'm not looking at you.
I was eating the thing. I wasn't.
Behave.
Next ball, please.
Ed Hurley.
Big Ed Hurley. Ed Hurley. Ed Falula Hurley. Ed Hurley. Ed Hurley. Cross him. Dab him.
Donna Hayward.
Well, if anyone would. Hayward. Donna Falula Hayward. And I last year on Pilot Day we rewatched the pilot, and I saw it came up on Facebook Memories today, and I said one of the things that really struck me about the pilot was how good she was. I forgot her name's completely flown from my mind. Donna Hayward in the pilot. What's her name? Laura Flynn Boyle. She's really, really good. Really good.
I think Facebook Memories telling you the things you wish you'd forgotten.
Why would we wish we forgot that?
Well, because why do you need to remember everything?
Well, because that's what Facebook is for, isn't it?
I like to remember the things the way I remember.
Not necessarily the way they happened. Whereas I, a Joy Division fan, I remember nothing.
Did I say that?
That's a song. This is song title.
Did I say that?
No, definitely not.
I thought about it. Smoked cheese pig.
Smoked cheese pig.
Annika asks, who's the boss? I think after 51 weeks, Annika, you know exactly who's the boss.
I think that, no one's surprised to learn the truth.
It's a small word. It's only got 3 letters. It's owl.
Owl. That's owl. Whoo. Whoo. Owl. Owl. Cross it, dab it. You know.
What's that? It's a bird in a tree.
I'm still not seeing it.
You look properly.
It's the bathroom door.
It's not. It's a bird. Look, it's a bird in a tree.
Bird in a tree, apparently. She sees it. It's not one of those magic eye pictures. Can't see
Okay, I'm going to read these 4 balls really quickly. The evil that men do.
Hashtag not all men. The evil that men do. But hashtag yes, all men. The evil that men do.
Coffee.
Simply coffee. The drink gets you up in the morning. Gets you up, if you know what I mean. Not like that. Coffee.
Leo Johnson.
What a ponytail like mine. Leo Falula Johnson. This is where we live. Leo Johnson. What are we doing on the scores? What are we looking?
Scores on the doors?
What scores on the doors? You terrible whores. I'm sure you'd be wonderful whores. I'm sorry.
Well, some people have more practice than that than others, don't we, Manchester?
Are you with the filth?
So yeah, nobody's on any scores.
So no one scored anything. That's
I
interesting.
think we have a big delay this evening. Oh, there we go. Andrea is on 12.
13 for
Annika's
Annika
on
the Witch.
13.
The Witch.
Graham's on 8. Are you Graham or are you drunk? Stephen's on 12.
Yes.
Shell's on 11. So I think maybe we've got room for a few more balls before we top
Wendy's
up.
on 8.
Wendy's on 8. Wendy is wearing her new Invaginate t-shirt.
Which apparently is obscene.
Available from the Redbubble shop, which you can see in the link just at the very bottom of the thing. Will's starting to doubt himself after last week.
Well, you don't want to be an imbecile 2 weeks in a row, do you?
Joe's on 10, Shane's on 11, John's on 10. So I think maybe Patrick's on 11. Come on, Patrick.
This is your week, Patrick.
I said Patrick.
This is your moment. It's your perfect moment.
John Atfield is on 11. Mario's on 6.
6.
Right, I'm going to read Snake's on 12, but be careful of that snake, Barbara, because she is a witch.
She's proper witch.
Head of the witch. I'm going to read these 5.
Okay.
And then I'm going to top up the gin, and you can do the... Amanda and Andrew 7 and 9. Okay, I'm going to read these 6, and then we'll go. Bobby Briggs.
Bobby killed a guy. Bobby Briggs, Silver Fox. Bobby Briggs. Bobby killed a guy. Bobby Balula Briggs.
Dictaphone.
Can I use your dictaphone? No, you can dial with your finger like everybody else. Dictaphone. Cooper's dictaphone.
That would be an OnlyFans film, wouldn't it?
It would, yes. Cooper's dictaphone. This is Cooper's dick phoning you from the Black Lodge.
Just waving it about in your ear. You can kind of pay money to have that happen. Does that happen when you go jogging?
If you can imagine it, somebody somewhere, it's not only their kink, but they're doing it right now.
What are you doing? Get it out of my ear. I'm watching telly.
Well, Iggy Pop did sing, of course. Of course, I've had it in the ear before.
There you go.
So Iggy's tried it. He's nothing if not experimental in the bedroom.
The man from another place.
Is he the woman from just down the road? No, he's the man from another place.
Sheriff Truman.
He's a sheriff. He's a man. He's true. He's Sheriff Truman. Sheriff Truman, Harry S. Sheriff Truman.
He's also the king of
comedy.
The Bookhouse Boys.
King? Do they have a king?
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody should have it.
The Bookhouse Boys.
How do you know?
The Bookhouse Boys. Harry S. Truman. The S stands, of course, for Falula.
For smashing. It stands for smashing.
Smashing Falula.
Wrapped in plastic.
She's dead. Wrapped in plastic. Wrapped in plastic. Plastic is what she's wrapped in. Wrapped in plastic. Dropping the thing.
The last ball before I re-top up the gin glasses.
Says
Double R Diner.
Double R Diner, not to be confused with the Double R Club, who hope to be back in September. Double R Diner. Okay, so you're off to... Right. And while Rose recharges our glasses... what I usually do here is I rewrite a popular or well-known song and therefore destroy it and murder it, basically. And all of these songs that I'm doing, or the first year of songs that I've done so far, are all going to be in a book called The Murder of Songs, which you can already pre-order. It will be there'll be further announcements as we go, but they have been compiled, they've been formatted, it's all ready to print. But this week, I've rewritten a song by the popular Britpop band Blur. Remember that? Britpop. Oh, Oasis. Blur. Oasis. Blur. Blur were a band. Oasis were a bunch of shaved monkeys who should have been beaten to death with pickaxes. But that was it was the 90s. It was a different time. So yes, I've rewritten a song by Blur, which means I need of course, my trombone kazoo. I think Blur are very much a trombone kazoo kind of band. Put that over there. Yes, for those who haven't seen it before, this is a trombone kazoo. Yes, the slide works. No, it does not affect the pitch. Okay, all right. So, I've chosen to rewrite the Blur song, Song 2. So it's very quick, but I've chosen to rewrite it to tell the story of Hansel and Gretel. I think you all know breadcrumbs in the woods. Terrible things lurking, eating, etc., etc. Okay. So, song 2, now renamed as Child Stew. Kazoo, 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 kazoo. They have been misled, have mucho regret, fucked up completely, but they're just kids. Oh, woo-hoo! Well, it's Hansel and Gretel, child stew. In the woods there is evil, woo-hoo! Well, it should make you uneasy. What's afoot is a crime. The cake house as a lure is a bad brew. She will eat you. In your dread you'll drown. She'll saute your tongue. It isn't awesome. It isn't awesome. Woohoo! Well, it's Hansel and Gretel, child stew. She is a witch, she is evil. Woohoo! Well, it should make you uneasy. What's afoot is a crime. The cake house is a lure, is a bad brew. She will eat you. Be scared. Be scared. Be scared. Despair. Could have been worse. Could have rewritten Wonderwall. Welcoming back to the stage without drinks that are now charged. Where did that expression come from? I don't know. Please welcome back to the ring. Not to the ring. It's not Lucha Britannia. Where did that come from? Back to the stage. Roast on. There are snacks. Oh, okay. So I have cheddar, mini cheddars.
Yeah.
And you've got chocolate ice cream. Is this the first you've tasted it?
Yeah.
This is new ice cream.
Chocolate ice cream with chocolate cookies in it.
Oh, because Rose made. You know when you get ice cream sandwiches like Maxi Bon, the biscuit is of a very specific kind of consistency. It has to have some bend to it so that when you bite into it, etc. Rose has mastered that. We had ice cream sandwiches last week. Oh my god! Now the offcuts from the ice cream sandwich cookie biscuit mixture are in the chocolate ice cream. How is it?
I can't believe I like
it. I don't believe you. I do like mini cheddars though.
Oh.
No, not with mini cheddar. I'm going to make an ice cream sandwich between two mini cheddars. Oh. No.
Of course, I quite like that song too.
I see what you did there. I quite like that song too.
I have some Blur.
You do? It's under B here. Look.
There was never really any competition between Blur and what was the other band
Oasis.
called? Oasis.
No, because Oasis were fucking dreadful. Music for bad people.
So yes, you can pre-order the book of COVID songs.
A Murder of Songs, it's called.
It's on the Double R Club Big Cartel page, and for pre-orders only, there is a VIP bundle.
Oh yeah.
And the VIP bundle comes with a kazoo, so you too can sing along.
Not my kazoo. Completely clean kazoo.
Brand new kazoo. It's also signed.
It's the new kazoo show.
And you get a kazoo, and I think there's something else in it as well. But yeah, there's a regular version, which is a copy of the book. It's fine if you've got your own kazoo collection. If you want a Lush approved kazoo, buy the VIP bundle. Right. Can I eat in the style of Greg Wallace, or that is an OnlyFans thing? Yeah, I'm afraid that's only available on the OnlyFans. We need to get our money where we can, Sherlock. Don't do that. Don't look at them while you do that. Nobody wants to see that. Stop it. That is revoltingly obscene.
Well, I'm eating them all now.
Look, Monkey's got up.
Hello.
She's here because she knows we've got ice cream.
She loves ice cream. Hello. You okay?
She's not even looking him in the eye.
Why are you staring at me? It's weird. It's
ice cream, Monkey.
Okay, so
Patrick has Airbnb people. He's staying at an Airbnb. Perhaps you could get them to join in next week. Because of course Patrick is out filming.
Oh really? Yeah. I did not know that. Interesting. Cool.
Back to Twingo. I'm going to read out these balls. Pay attention.
This is what we do here.
With donut.
Simply donut. Concentrate on the donut, not the hole. Donut. You donut.
Deputy Brennan.
Deputy Andy Brennan. Deputy Falula Brennan. Deputy Brennan. Deputy Brennan. There's no sense, there's no feeling, am I right? Deputy Brennan.
Angelo Badalamenti.
Wrote the theme tune, played the theme tune. He's Angelo Badalamenti. Angelo Badalamenti. 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 Angelo.
Mike Snake Nelson.
Mike is the man. Mike Snake Falula, obviously. Nelson. Mike Snake Nelson.
Jacques Cabin.
Jacques Cabin, because he's cabbing it uptown, uptown. Cabbing it uptown, uptown. Your business friends, Australian. Your business friends, Australian. Cabbing it uptown, uptown. Cabbing it uptown, uptown. Sideways, sideways. Jacques Cabin. Good?
Eating ice cream out of that reminds me that I wanted to buy some of those red glass ice cream dishes.
Oh, you
that
did?
my mum
That's
had.
right, yes.
And now that we're officially in ice cream season.
Duck season.
Rabbit season. Should keep an eye on it.
Keep an eye out.
Ooh, will it be raining at the White Lodge?
Will it be raining? Will it be a gazebo? Will there be a plastic crystal? We don't know. We don't know what it looks like at the White Lodge.
Agent Gordon Cole.
Agent Gordon Cole. Agent Gordon Cole. Agent Gordon Cole.
Sheriff's station.
It's the station. It's where the sheriffs are. It's where the sheriffs are stationary. Like Joe Foley. It's Sheriff's Station. Sheriff's Station.
Station was a creature in
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure or Bogus Journey? Bogus Journey, I think. It was two creatures. It started off as one, but then they split and they made stuff.
I remember that.
Station.
Green butt skunk.
It's a green butt skunk. It's a fishing fly known as a green butt skunk. We have them. We have given them all his brooches, prizes. Rose made them. Ooh, they're lovely looking things, but boy, are they pointy.
Dangerous like me.
Yes, pointy and dangerous like you, yes.
Quick here. Stop for a moment. He is wrong. He can't ask for your soul. I will take his.
He is wrong. He can't ask for your soul. I will take his. Cross it, damn it. You know.
Wait for the tea. The fish aren't running.
Wait for tea. The fish aren't running. Wait for tea. The fish aren't running.
Unlike Paul and Abby, who are running 5K for Cabaret versus Cancer.
Smooth segue.
I'm so good at it.
Now you've had your chocolate ice cream. I'm gonna have
You had cheesy biscuits.
I did, but now I'm having pudding.
Don't eat the last one.
No, there's loads left. There's 2 left after this. Oh, really? Do you know that some cultures say that the egg is the symbol of the soul?
Probably not a chocolate one.
Probably not a chocolate one.
That would have completely changed that scene if De Niro was biting into a chocolate mini egg.
Would you like an egg?
You're many things, my dear, but you ain't no De Niro.
See if I can hit the camera.
Oh, God. I'm sorry.
Oh, that was pretty close.
But it wasn't, was it?
It was close. It was right next to it. You know what they say? There's enough religion in the world to make men hate each other, but not enough to make them love.
Monkey just leaves the room.
I mean, fair enough.
Shaking her head.
You talking to me?
I'm talking to monkeys. The Roadhouse.
A polar bear fell on me. The Roadhouse. Those eggs are good. Eggs are good.
Cherry pie.
This must be where pies go when they die. Cherry pie. Cherry pie. Cross it, dab it. You know.
Great Northern Hotel.
Now, is it the mediocre Southern B&B, Patrick? Or is it the Great Northern Hotel? It is. Yes, it is. That is what it is. It is what it is. This is this. This isn't something else. This is this. Now, the dinner.
I like it when we go on holiday to a hotel and
Yes.
you get little chocolate mints on the pillow at night.
You like that, do you?
Yeah. I like a hotel. I like being in a hotel. I do.
Thanks for sharing.
I want to go on a holiday so bad.
I know, but it's not doable, is it, at the moment?
Oh, so
Let alone the fact that we have no fucking money.
I want to go on holiday.
Did you get that? She wants to go on holiday.
Lucy Moran.
Lucy Moran ended up, of course, marrying Deputy Brennan. Lucy for Lula Moran. Lucy Moran, cross it, dab it. You know. No, not you. You haven't got a clue. You, though. No, behind. Head down. Yes, you. You know.
He is Bob?
He is Bob, eager for fun. He wears a smile. Everybody around you may think he's gone insane, but I promise he will kill again. He is Bob.
Norma Jennings.
Norma Jennings makes those pies at the Double R Diner. Norma Jennings.
Fish in the percolator.
Fish. There's a fish in the percolator. See you later, percolator. In a while, pedophile. See you later, percolator. In a while, pedophile. Oh, you're in my way. Here we go, grandma. Fish in the percolator.
She's my cousin.
She's my cousin. But doesn't she look almost exactly like Laura Palmer? She's my cousin, is what I'm saying.
David Lynch.
Man with a plan. He's not called Stan. He's David Lynch. David Falula. Keith Lynch. David Lynch. David Lynch.
Had a plan for Laura Palmer.
Laura Palmer. Laura Palmer. May she rest in pieces.
I was thinking.
Oh, good Lord, we're in trouble
I
now.
was thinking of asking you kids if you wanted to continue with Twingo Classical
Next week.
Or if you'd like to try and go back to Twingo The Return
Or
Twingo Fire Walk with Me.
Because last week was the year anniversary.
And it's been 13 weeks of the of Twingo Classical, and often we swap over round about this time. So I will be running.
Which would you like?
I will be running a poll.
A poll.
A poll.
A poll.
This weekend on Twitter.
Twitter poll.
Giving you the choice of sticking with classical, going with The Return, or going with Fire Walk with Me.
Whichever you like. Vote.
Of
Vote.
Course, I also do not have to listen to your results.
So,
you know, Rosie's decision is final. It's already kicking off in the comments.
yeah, it's on Twitter. On Twitter.
On Twitter. I'll be running it on Twitter.
Running it on Twitter.
But yeah, I thought.
Shane Gilliver says Firewalk with Me. Have you even seen Firewalk with Me, Shane?
And Sean Mooney's asking us to play Twin Pictionary. No, that Twin Pictionary does not work when it's just him and I.
Yeah,
and all of you. How would that work?
I mean, one of us could draw, the other one could guess, but you're just watching. You're just watching marital strife.
So
that's not all that Twingo is it?
Yeah, I haven't got new return pencils. Whatever I will sort that out at the weekend. And we've mentioned the book, and we've mentioned Paul and Abby doing the 5K. And
you could also do the 5K. All of you. You can walk, you can roll, you can swim.
We're not doing Lovejoy. Lovejoy wasn't in Twin Peaks. That's Deadwood.
Twingo.
That's different.
Twingo Lovejoy.
Twingo Deadwood.
Deadwingo.
Deadwingo. Every other ball would be the word.
Cocksucker.
Oh God, Swanger.
Is that racist?
No, that's what he does.
It is what he does.
And we're not playing Bingo, Paul, because I threw the balls away after.
We could have done. She got rid of the balls. Landfill.
I thought we'll never play that again.
Never play that. Why would you want to?
Obviously forgetting about Lockdown 52, which will come round about November.
And of course it will be Lockdown 52 Electric Boogaloo.
Right, okay. Back to Twingo, because time's ticking on. And
I did look at early videos of Twingo, and they were like pretty much always an hour and a half. Hour and a half. Not anymore.
I don't want us to be as late as we were last.
No, it was a special thing last. So let's crack on, Monkey. Yes.
Oh, raise your glasses, get ready to toast. It's the log lady.
Why is my drink so drunk?
Because that's.
Oh, you put it in a different. Ladies, gentlemen, of those unconstrained by the ridiculous nature of gender, I give you the log lady. Catherine Coulson, the log lady. Someone posted a picture of her with Marlon Brando.
Oh,
you see that? How cool was that? Marlon Falula Brando.
Jay, you're absolutely allowed to walk 5 kilometres in video games as long as you get people to sponsor you to do that.
Okay, I'm just going to say it again. There's a picture of Catherine Coulson with Marlon Brando.
Yeah. That's what you were trying to do.
With Marlon Brando.
Or you just respect the family.
Huh?
Of course, Ruby and Sean did see that live.
They did. It gives live. It gives it a whole new. Did you just drop it?
I dropped a ball in the box of read out balls.
Yeah, had that one. Just talk amongst yourself.
Okay, that's it.
That is it. Yes, that is it. Yes.
Sarah Palmer.
Sarah Palmer, Smokey McSmokeface herself. Sarah Palmer. Grace Zabriskie. To you.
Agent Denise Bryson.
Agent Denise Bryson, fix your hearts or die. Put her pants on one leg at a time. Just like you and I.
Miss Twin Peaks.
Miss Twin Peaks. I'll take better aim. Miss Twin Peaks. Jazz Exotica. Miss Twin Peaks. I don't remember what the dance was like. Do you? I don't. Miss Twin Peaks.
Deputy Hawk.
Deputy Hawk, played by the wonderful Mr. Michael Horse, who designed the mug that you have. Beyond cool guy to meet. Michael Horse played Deputy Hawk.
I haven't read that out, have I?
Yes.
Have I?
Yes.
Have I said fish in the percolator?
Yes, because I sang the song. See you later, percolator.
Oh, yeah, you did, didn't you? Leland Palmer.
I did not kill anybody. He did. Leland Palmer, depending on how you feel about the whole dichotomy of the dualism of.
Remember, Jay, you have to get £100 before you get a medal. So bear that in mind as you eat creamed corn.
Man goat! Lot of good this PhD did me. Stuck grocery store security. Cream corn. Cream corn.
Big Ed's gas farm.
Well, he's Big Ed. It's his gas farm, so therefore it follows logically. I mean, forgive me. It's Big Ed's gas farm.
The one-armed man.
The one-armed man. The one.
Hog.
Not his unit. It refers, of course, to his motorcycle, his Harley Davidson, his hog. Hurley's hog. Hurley's hog.
Major Briggs.
Is he like disinterested, nonchalant, lackadaisical with the Briggs? No, he's like Major Briggs. There's no skimping on the Briggs Inn with Major Briggs.
Audrey Horn.
Audrey Horn. Audrey Falula Horn. Audrey Horn. I'm Audrey Horn, and I get what I want.
Simply fish.
Just fish. It's the one word. It was in a percolator. Now it's alone. It's simply fish.
Killer Bob.
We not had that? No, we've had He Is Bob. See, it's confusing. Killer Falula Bob. Killer Bob. Killer Bob. Not Killer What? Killer Bob. Not Killer Joe. It's a hugely overrated film. Directed by William Friedkin, who also directed, apparently I found out last week, a remake of 12 Angry Men. What were you thinking? Killer Bob.
I think.
You think? Can you hear that? That means we're in the tension zone, which means we're very close to the end of the game, which you'll all be very glad to hear. Oh, that's sounding. That's better. We're in the tension zone, which means we're close to bringing 3 of you into the winner's enclosure.
They're saying there was a glitch. There was a glitch during Hurley's Hog.
Hurley's Hog. I don't think we did anything
I don't think we've done anything else.
After Hurley's Hog, did we?
Somebody will tell.
Maybe one thing after. I don't remember.
Neither.
I don't remember.
Remember, you remember.
I don't remember you're a womble. Remember you're a womble. Remember what a womble you are. People in other countries probably don't know what a womble is. Look it up.
Mayor Dwayne Milford.
Is this thing on? Mayor Dwayne Milford. He puts the MILF into Milford. Mayor Dwayne Milford.
Jerry Horn.
Jerry does the caterpillar, likes the brie and the baguette. Horn. Jerry Horn. Is that mother's hat? Jerry Horn.
Madeline Ferguson.
Madeline Ferguson. She hated those glasses. She's going back to Missoula, Montana. Madeline Ferguson. What she said.
Oh, it's the other 3-letter word. Log.
It's the third 3-letter word.
And what was the other one?
Ow.
And what was the other one?
Fish.
Fish has got 4 letters.
4 letters. See? I was just testing because I know some of you are budding mathematicians. It's the other 3-letter word. It's log. We've had the log lady with the toasting. Now we simply have log. Remember what a womble you are. We have a Twingo from Heather.
Bloody hell, Heather, that's early. Are you sure about that?
Heather's toying with the possibility of imbecilism.
There are a lot of balls left, Heather, but
we're taking it.
I'm taking that screenshot.
We're taking it, Heather, and we're going to run with it.
And I'm going to keep these balls separate because, Heather, are you sure?
See, now she's worried. Now she's
you're
worried.
Everybody wants to be in that Twingo Hall
of Fame.
Hall of Fame. Right, there's not many left. Well, there's some left. Benjamin Horn.
Benjamin, wonderful name. Benjamin Horn. We've already done Benjamin Horn.
Well, we can't have because
we definitely have.
Called out Jerry Horn.
Definitely have. I'm pretty sure we have.
Well.
But anyway, we have now.
Diary.
Simply diary. Simply diary. Was it the secret one? No, it was the diary. 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 Cross it, dab it. You know. You know.
Twin Peaks High.
Twin Peaks High School, where in the corridors they do that and they moonwalk.
I've been practicing my mood walk, but I've just undone my shoes.
Oh well, that's a shame. Maybe next week.
Agent Rosenfield.
Fuck Gene Kelly, motherfucker. Agent Rosenfield, played by the great Miguel.
Catherine Martell.
Catherine Martell, played by the wonderful Piper Laurie, who appeared, of course, with Paul Newman in that great film The Hustler that we watched last night, or should I say I watched it. She fell asleep for quite a large portion of it, where the the bad shit was happening. She was a kip. I don't know. Tired of life. But yes, Piper Laurie appeared in The Hustler with Paul Newman, which is available to watch for free on YouTube. So check it out, The Hustler, if you haven't seen it already.
YouTube.
Where they danced The Hustle, and they went. Hi, bit. The Hustle.
I nearly had an accident because my shoes come undone.
It's dangerous.
Dangerous.
The danger to shipping.
I did fall asleep.
She did. I mean, the really bad, brutal bit as well.
Yeah, but then I just went to bed. I was asleep before you even came to bed.
Often the case. It's all about the drugs, not the Benjamins. You thought it was? I thought it was.
I know why. I know why I was so tired last night.
Why?
Because I did a 1 minute plank. Yes. I've been doing...
That'll be it. It's Joe Foley's fault.
I've been doing Pilates on a Wednesday with Joe Foley.
In the Caribbean.
And I did a 1 minute plank. A 1 bloody hell full minute plank. Me.
A 1 minute Falula plank.
That's why I was so tired.
Must have been. But if you haven't seen The Hustler, black and white film, Paul Newman, Piper Laurie, cracking. I mean, it's not laugh a minute kind of happy-go-lucky stuff, but it's a very good film.
And he's very handsome.
Very, very handsome.
Very handsome. Even in black and white.
Yeah, you can't see his blue eyes, but he's very handsome.
A minute plank. Me. That's epic.
Is that like a minute egg?
No. There wasn't
Would
such
you like
thing
an
as a
egg?
minute egg.
There is.
So
You
you
boil
get a minute steak.
a minute egg. You could.
You don't have an egg boiled for a minute. You have
You
a
could
3
do.
minute egg.
What would happen if you boiled an egg for a minute?
It'd be raw.
Well, Rocky ate raw eggs, didn't he? And in The Hustler, she said, "How'd you like your eggs?" And he says, "Raw."
But he ate all those boiled eggs in that film.
Cool Hand Luke. If you've not seen Cool Hand Luke with Paul Newman in it, oh my God, just drop everything you're doing and watch it now. It's a truly great film. Very handsome in that, yeah, and it's a great, great film. Would you like a chocolate egg?
I had chocolate ice cream.
Oh, okay.
You got a chocolate egg?
I do.
You
Yeah.
have it then.
Well, there's 2 left.
I have
So
the last one.
okay, I'll save you the last one. You want it now, do you?
No, I'm going to keep it.
Yeah, you're going to keep it though. You know that some cultures say that the egg is the symbol of the soul.
Don't do that. Look how close we are to the end. I'm going to read another ball.
Would you like a chocolate egg? Oh, wait, you've got to wrap it. Wrap it. Put salt on it. Would you like an egg? Oh.
Angel Heart. The film is Angel
Bring me
Heart.
Angel Heart. No, if you haven't seen that, Jesus Christ, what have you been doing?
Now, these people are desperate to win
Okay,
Twingo.
sorry.
It's really wicked. Mark Frost.
Mark Frost, co-creator of Twin Peaks, wrote those books. You know the ones. Mark Frost.
Annie Blackburn.
Annie Falula Blackburn. How's Annie? She's fine, apparently. Annie Blackburn. We had an idea the other day
Did we?
for someone to do a burlesque act as Annie Blackburn at the Double R Club. We heard a particular track, and we went, oh my God, that's a great idea for an act as Annie Blackburn. Maybe when we come back, we'll be doing that. No, I won't be doing it. Neither will she. We'll find someone.
Patrick.
Oh my God, Patrick has twingoed.
You just needed to not be at home. You needed to be in a
You
stranger's
see?
house.
It's all about the B&B.
Come on, fucking Patrick.
Don't come on, Patrick. Not unless you bought him dinner. It's rude. It's impolite. Patrick. So we have 2 Twingos.
We have Heather and we have Patrick.
Okay, so Heather
Patrick,
first.
My heart is full of joy for you.
Mine's full of gin.
As I see, Shelley Johnson.
Shelley Johnson. Shelley Johnson, terrible tasting men. Shelley Falula Johnson. Shelley Johnson. We have one more winner left. One winner left. Shell says she's never seen Angel Heart all the way through. What have you been doing? What have you been doing? I bet you know all the secrets as well. Ruined it. I bet someone's ruined it. I bet you ruined it. It's ruined. It's ruined. I love that film. Saw that at cinema when it came out. It blew my fucking mind.
Naja has put a question mark next to the word Twingo.
Now, Naja, if you're gonna call Twingo, A, capital letters. I mean, ideally. B, no question mark. So we've got Heather.
I've got Heather.
We've got Patrick. Do we have Naja?
And I've got Naja.
Do we have Naja?
Naja has a question mark. So we have... I can't... Okay, so let me just check.
We've already had 3 calls, she said. Is that why the question mark? Because we didn't see 3.
Okay. So
who are we saying there? Because we thought Heather was the
I
first.
have Heather as the first. There are people replying to Heather. Then I have people saying how
Patrick.
handsome. Then I have Patrick. Yay,
That's
Patrick.
2 calls.
Then I have Patrick
Again.
Going, yay, Patrick.
Ooh.
Ooh. Then we've got Twingo, ?
From
Naja.
So who's the third one, if you think there's been a third one that isn't Naja? And if it's Naja, why a question mark?
Naja.
Now Naja's proper Twingo. Okay, so now we've got 3.
So now we've got 3.
Now we've got 3. Now he sees it.
Remember, you all have your special feeds. We only go what's on my phone.
What's on my phone?
I've got Heather, Patrick, and Naja.
Heather, Patrick, and Naja.
Oh, you're
the
all
unholy trinity of Twingo.
You're all a bit fucking mouthy tonight, aren't you? No, I just called Naja. Well, she hasn't appeared on my phone. Now she has.
Now he sees it. Now
Bloody
he sees it.
hell.
Now he sees it. The old bear chicken combination. Oh, yeah.
I'm going to check, and I'm going to double check Heather, Patrick, and Naja. Because, frankly, I think you're all being a little bit too cocky.
Little bit with the cock.
With the old Auntie Rose this evening. And just because she's had some gin and a fucking day doesn't mean to say that you can try and pull the wool over this old bird's eyes.
Yes.
So I'm going to check Benjamin.
Oh, you're not going to check Benjamin?
I think that I don't trust these people.
Well, they're untrustworthy. Look at them. What are they doing on a Thursday night? They're playing fucking Twin Pigs bingo on Facebook Live. They're inherently untrustworthy.
Bad people. I know what's been left. I'm going to check. You. Especially you. I can see you. Right, you. Right into your soul.
She's going to check. 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 Okay. So while Rose checks to make sure that we have 3 pucker winners, she's going to check twice, just like Santa Claus does. He's making a list. He's checking it twice. He's finding out just who deserves to die. Santa Claus. Okay. I take this opportunity to try and flog to you a few of the books what I have written. First of all, I will re-mention, in fact, the book A Murder of Songs, which is a collection of the parody songs what I have rewritten for Twingo over the first year. They will be appearing in book form. They can be pre-ordered right now. A Murder of Songs. Then we have, of course, my full-length novel. Look at the fucking girth on that. Full-length novel. Historical novel set in the 1930s in Maine, America. Includes actual genuine medical records. Look at that. It's basically weird shit in the woods. Great deal of murder. Guaranteed to break the ice at parties. We have the Menagerie. Or as my wife calls it, the Menagerie. Which is a fairy tale illustrated by the wonderful and the lavishly tooled. No, not going to show you that, because that gives something away. And the lavishly tooled Mr. John Atfield. It has pictures in it. I've just dropped my straw. I'm not putting it back in because it's been on the floor. So guaranteed to break the ice at children's parties. We have my 3 disturbing ghost stories that come replete with a CD of strange and disturbing soundscapes processed from recordings at an actual haunted castle. Or they claim it is. There's no such thing as ghosts. But yes, ghost stories, disturbing, guaranteed to break the ice at goth parties. We have my latest collection of short stories based around the theme of technology. Think sci-fi, think Black Mirror, think that's called the invention of Mother, not the collection of Mother. Would you come and collect Mother, please? She's making a scene. The invention of Mother. Then we have the 3 poetry books, which have some stories in them. These 2 anyway. We have Voices in the Red Velvet elsewhere, further Voices in the Red Velvet elsewhere, and the Twin Peaks centric postcards from Twin Peaks, at which point I will read to you a few poems from one or more of these that I have marked. Oh yes, so David Lynch once said that the reason people like mysteries, and of course he's all about the mysteries, solving the mysteries. He says that deep down we're all detectives, and this poem is a little bit about that. It's called On Detectives. There are certain people out there who are out there. on the edge, upon the very edge of things, who hunt, who seek, who dredge up that which hides, and that which, given half the chance, would slip away, would melt into the shadows, live to kill another day. And secrets are their stock in trade, and mystery is their fuel. These people are detectives, wading knee-deep in the cruel and in the harshness that this world spews out, this blood and tear-choked sea, this reservoir of murder, this lake of duplicity. For detectives seek the truth, and they will not stop till they get it. For its part, the truth would disappear if they would only let it. But they will not. They will pursue it, chase it down dark corridors, hunt the beast from out this maze of lies, unmask the minotaurs. But being a detective can shatter one's persona into 1,000,000 pieces, send you mad and send you raving as anxiety increases. Am I detective? Am I the killer? Just how is it I'm employed? While cries for help become so many lonely voices in the void. And secondly, I think I will read from the Twin Peaks, postcards from Twin Peaks. What do we have? Oh, yes. Creamed corn. This poem is about creamed corn. It is called Corn, Creamed. It's not. I didn't spell the colon. I put corn creamed. Creamed corn, held in small magician's hands. From your goo what shall be born, what will be loosed upon these lands? Creamed corn in that other place, mystery dodging full disclosure. One girl's death, one town's disgrace, her pain and suffering, Garmonbosia. And now welcoming back to the stage, we call it a stage, for the prize giving or for the naming of the imbeciles. I give you Rose Thorn. First of all, do we have an imbecile?
No.
That means we had 3 non-fraudulent claims of any chance? I've still got a drink going on there. That's the one without that.
No.
Yeah, it is.
There's been a lot of back chat.
But we don't stand for back chat, do we?
And I know that Naja, you called it.
But with a question mark.
But remember, it's got to appear in our feed. Everybody was getting a little bit shirty with Rose, who's had a shit fucking day.
And she could kill you with her thumbs, remember.
But I went back through my feed and absolutely, Heather, you called Twingo first.
Why, someone claiming that someone else claimed it first?
No, everybody's just getting a little bit mouthy.
Little bit with this.
And I think you're all forgetting the true nature of Rose Thorn, just how wicked she is.
It's evil. It's evil, blackest evil to her core.
I think
in a good way.
I think that perhaps people get excited about, oh, look, nice Rose. No. Rose Thorn is not a nice person.
No.
So people suggesting that perhaps Rose and Ben are the imbeciles.
Oh dear. My poor sweet summer child. No.
I'm Rose Thorn. I will kill you while you sleep.
With
my family.
Okay, so the prize giving in third prize we have
Naja. You have won. For new bags.
New bags.
Bag fell apart.
New bags, please.
Chubba chub.
That is not what they're called.
Yes, it is. Hey, shot of Egypt.
Suck it. Sup it. Not suck it. Well, you can suck this one, but chew, I think, is the common. What's happening? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, it's all gone haywire. Haywire.
Oh, that's not normal.
Wow. Whoa!
I'm shut Facebook
Shut it down. Shut it down. I'm shutting your ass down, Facebook. Remember when Quentin Tarantino said that to someone? I'm shutting your ass down. because he kept asking about the violence in Tarantino's films, whereas he should have been asking about how poor most of Tarantino's films are. Oh, what did it say?
Facebook seems to have gone down.
Show them that.
There was an error fetching data. I don't know if you can see that.
Is that going to be back to front? I don't know. There was an error fetching data. So have we broken the internet? Fuck Kim Kardashian, who apparently now is a billionaire officially. Everything I've learned about her, I've learned against my will.
Bear with her.
Bear.
Oh my goodness, this isn't right, is it?
Woohoo! I mean, is the internet still working?
Have I been taken off Facebook?
Why would you be taken off Facebook?
Well, my page isn't there anymore.
I mean, it's not ideal.
I'm just going to keep going and let's have a look
on the
computer.
Yeah, let's have a look on here because we might have been extinguished, expunged.
Yeah, look, we're still live on Facebook.
Okay, so they're still seeing this.
Ooh.
Now maybe they're not. Wowza, something's happened.
I'm going to...
I mean, talk amongst yourselves, even though you may not be hearing me say that.
Bear with us, bear with us.
And we do mean take off all of your clothes.
Sean Mooney, I am sending you a message.
A massage. I mean, if... Where are you from? License and registration. Show me your hands. Show me your hands.
Why don't you keep reading a poem?
Okay. Well, we're going to go back to poetry reading, even though I may be reading it to nobody. There was another one, wasn't there? Yes, I think there was.
Okay. Sean says he can still see us, but comments aren't working. So let's whisk.
Let's whisk through them. So for Naja, then
you've won Chubba Chubba Chip Chop and a
what are they called?
Coffee shot. A bag of double R coffee beans.
In our bag.
A Killer Bob postcard in the style of
Bob's Burgers from John Atfield, which is fucking great.
A trip to the bathroom, courtesy of.
Don't know what that was.
A Twingo 2021 pencil.
Garmonbozia coloured.
2 Twin Peaks
stickers. Stick them where you like.
Chocolate bunny. A owl badge.
Ooh.
It's a little cutout rabbit.
Wooden rabbit.
Which you can paint, colour in, and do with what you like.
Whatever you like.
There is a soap for your private part.
That's not what it's for. You can use it. You can wash any bit of it.
An owl eraser.
An owl.
And
ooh, that's a knitted owl. What is that? The owl of?
This is an orange coloured owl.
It's the owl of. Remember?
No. Oh, it's an orange owl.
The owl of.
Subtlety.
Because it is very subtle. It has a blue beak. It's an orange, very bright orange neon.
I don't know what's going on with Facebook. Sean tells me that you can see us, but we're not seeing any comments. This is what you get for talking back to Rose.
See?
In third place, we have Patrick.
Second place,
we have Patrick. This is your first win.
Number 1, ever. Patrick. Winner.
Sean,
Winner, Garmonbozia dinner.
Sean, I only have you on the internet sending me text messages. That's the only way I know what's going on. So if anything doesn't go on, just tell me.
Just let us know.
Patrick, you have won not 1, but 2 trips to the bathroom courtesy
we are spoiling
of the Double R Club. You have won 2 postcards, one of which is the Killer Bob in the style of Bob's Burgers. A bag of double R coffee beans. In an owl bag. A Twingo 2021 pencil.
Garmonbozia coloured.
A shot of Easy Cooper.
Sup it.
A Twin Peaks sticker.
Stick it.
A wooden owl that you can paint.
You can hang from a tree or anything.
A Chubba Chubba Chip Chop.
That's not what they're called.
A chocolate bunny.
Ooh, is it about the bunnies? Yes, it is.
A owl eraser.
Ooh, wipe out all your mistakes with it.
A blue rose pencil.
By washing your hands.
And a peach-coloured owl.
The peach-coloured owl of
cream cakes.
Cream cakes, and that peach-coloured owl of cream cakes is called
Jemima.
Jemima, the cream-coloured cakes, peach.
And a magic fortune-telling fish. This fish will tell you if you have COVID.
It will not do that.
Sean Mooney is telling me that on the comments, everybody is saying to give their prizes to Sean.
I think what Sean's doing there is he's lying.
And Heather.
Like a dog.
Our winner. You have
number one winner, Heather.
Not one.
Not one. That would not be enough.
Not two.
That would be an insult.
But 3 pets to the bathroom.
That's 9 sheets of blacker than the chambers of a dead nun's heart paper.
Twingo,
Garland Bosier coloured.
A couple of postcards.
Couple of postcards. Bob's Burgers. Bob. Killer Bob. Bob.
Rabbit. A bookmark.
Ooh, for the books. What you wish to mark.
A wooden owl. No, it's a wooden rabbit that you can paint.
Paint yourself. Paint your own rabbit. Paint your rabbit and come along.
A chocolate bunny.
Ooh. Kit Kat bunny. Didn't know we had them. Ooh.
Double R coffee beans.
Ooh. In an owl bag.
A cherry lollipop.
Suck it.
A owl soap.
For washing any part of you wish to wash.
A Shabba Shabba Chip.
That's not what they're called. She's rummaging. Sup it.
Because they're paper bags. Oh, it's a owl keyring.
Keep your keys on it.
A owl eraser.
To wipe away all of the mistakes you've made.
A signed photo, which will be signed by you and
Yes, it will. Faux Polaroid. A Polaroid. Polaroid.
Oh,
this is what? What is this?
I'm assuming you can see this. Oh, look at her.
And that is the green, large-eyed owl of...
Maybelline.
Of Maybelline?
Yeah. She's the new...
Is that a name?
Yeah. Maybelline, the new owl of Maybelline.
Maybe she's born with it.
Maybe she's Maybelline.
Maybe she's Maybelline.
And...
and there's more.
And a tension zone button badge.
Tension zone button badge. Oh, shit.
I said you have to be careful with these.
Oh, right, yeah. I don't think the bags are big enough.
They're not, but it's all I can get to. In there.
Right.
I don't know what's happening on the internet.
We don't know what you can see, if you can see anything at all. We don't know if you can comment.
But maybe we've been taken off the internet.
Maybe. They've finally caught up with us.
I'm going to go.
If that's true, don't worry. We'll carry on somewhere.
Oh, look, we're back.
We'll go dark web.
I think we're back.
We're back.
People are having Facebook problems again. I think Facebook is
having Facebook went
I'm going to go. I'm going to go.
She's just going to go.
I'm just going to go.
She's going to go. She's going to make like a tree and get out of here. At which point, I will say, despite the Facebook issues, thank you so much for playing. That was Twingo episode 51, if you can believe it. We'll be back next week with Twingo 52. I know, we're going numerically. Wow, gin is terrible for your brain. Numerically. Until next week, what can I say? Look after yourself, stay safe. If you can go out and you go out, please wear a mask if you're supposed to, and don't. And I cannot stress this enough. Please do not lick the doorknobs. Thank you and good night. Going this way. Ha, 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 ha.